What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Now, it feels like it's been a while since we covered Jasmy coin, and I wanted to kind of come back to it and tell you why I continue to be extremely bullish on where Jasmy is going and the continuation and build out of the development of this coin. Now, a lot of people kind of feel either one way or the other about Jasmy. You either kind of truly believe it's going to be a big project with a mass potential, or you think it's already peaked and it's on its way out. Well, we're going to try and answer the rumor. We're going to talk about the news and everything in between in this video. So do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe if you want more Jasmy content, or stay up to date with the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. And with that being said, let's get on over and talk a little bit about Jasmy coin. So currently trading at the 3614 range. And I actually did a video, I think it was about a week ago, where I talked about Jasmy on a couple of support levels that we may get a bullish move for Jasmy. And we kind of had that. Market sentiment has been in our favor, but we're up about 2.5% of that 3613 range, $44.5 million worth of volume coming through Jasmy. Now, we know there was significant partnerships with Avita as well as many others, and they've continued to build that out. Feels like they've continued to ensure that there is more to Jasmy, and it continues to bring partners as well as listing on more and more exchanges. Now, obviously, it's on all the big ones: Coinbase, Binance, Qcoin, Kraken, everyone in between, which should give you some real confidence. Now, I don't subscribe to the world of it. If it's in the innovation section for Binance, it's worse than if it's just on the spot trades, because you can get to it pretty much as easy as that. For me, it's about sentiment, it's about community, and it's about ultimately what the team is doing behind the scenes. Now, I did want to just context this video a little bit with why Jasmy is going to be so important. Remember, it's all about data democratization, how your data is managed, and how ultimately you allow access to that data. And they continue to make sure that they are the forefront runners. We've seen tokens come and try and do the same thing, but Jasmy obviously building out their own software, hardware, and partnerships aligned to this bit. If we refresh ourselves, ultimately what Jasmy are planning to do, well, ultimately they're trying to build out cutting edge technologies such as blockchain and AI, both in the North America region as well as many others. Obviously, they are based in Japan right now, but you see their global utilization of virtual currency, fintech and financial companies that support democratization of data advocated by Jasmy, and those collaborations with virtual currencies. So again, the IoT, the Internet of Things, and that data and how it's shared. So that just context what Jasmy is trying to do. And you might be thinking, okay, too bad. Well, I don't really understand where you're going with this. Well, let's just think about this. So this is a great article from Mary Hill around, she's the director of Oracle Blockchain Product Marketing, talks why this is so important. And particularly when you talk about healthcare or you talk about finance, it is such an important part. She says, and I quote, "In the early phases of blockchain, there was an awful lot of hype, a lot of capitalization, but not much of the tangibles. But now, for some of the early pilots have come to fruition, we can actually talk about those real world examples that definitely a threshold has been crossed. We're in an extended global crisis of trust that affects all sectors, not just the financial services." And then she believes that the fact that blockchain actually embeds trust has been missed in many conversations, and the press tends to move to the darker side about what technology might take away rather than what it can enable. And I think this is really important when you talk about Jasmy. Ultimately, you cannot lie to the blockchain. You cannot hide on the blockchain. Everything is as transparent as it can be. There is no way of fiddling it. There is no way of making it look like something different. So when you talk about data democratization, ensuring you have access or the ability to decide what data is shared, that is where it becomes very, very important. And that is the market niche that Jasmy will fill. And ultimately, as we start to get into everything being attached, bear in mind some fridges are attached to the Internet of Things. Your data is a brilliant asset and commodity that people want. And you've all seen it, whether that be on Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is. The minute you talk about something, it automatically appears in your threads. So I think this is very important. And Jasmy, like I said, in the background, continue to work really hard to make sure that is happening. So Jasmy coin right now is deemed as a low risk investment based upon their market cap and their fluctuation of price over a 24-hour period. It's deemed as a low risk and has low risk analysis, which is good again for stabilization of price. They continue to build out with partnerships such as CoinRabbit, giving a better APR. on Jasmy coin. It builds trust, and that is the fundamental framework in which Jasmy is built on. So what's going on with the price? Well, look, we bottomed out on the threes back here on October 21st. Since then, absolutely on a tear. We've had every single day for the last 8 days has been green, topping out earlier on today at the 3791 range. We broke above the 3502 that we did talk about as a real point of support. But look, we're at the 100 right now. We did just get rejected on the daily chart. We want to see this try and push up. Now, bear in mind that the 200 is a little bit out of our reach, and we've got a little bit of volume at this top end, and likewise right now where we are. So a couple of significant moments for Jasmy, but up 2% on the day. And I think there's a sentiment shift coming right now with Jasmy where people certainly feel a bit more bullish on this. Remember, data democratization is going to be incredibly important, and Jasmy is the forefront runner of what is going to be the deliverable. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm super bullish still on Jasmy. I cover it every day on my live stream. And equally, if you want to see more Jasmy content, you know what to do. Smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. We really appreciate it to be part of the community. Come and join our free Discord, link in the description. And if you want to go buy Jasmy or trade futures, there is also a link for MEXC down there as well. So check it out. And as ever, thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate your time, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.